This is the Dog and Bone backbone case, and with it you can charge your iPhone wirelessly by just placing it onto the supplied wireless Qi charger or any other wireless charger that you might have around the house. Let's take a look, and at the end of this review we'll be giving away one complete set of the Dog and Bone backbone wireless charger and backup battery set, worth around $130. We're looking today at the models suitable for an iPhone 6 or 6S, but they also sell an older model suitable for 5 or 5S phones. The backbone case itself is nice and bulky. It adds a bit of thickness on the back and around the edge, and especially at the bottom. Nice and bulky is not usually something you hear when referring to an iPhone, but I actually quite liked it. I do like the design. I like the fact that it feels heftier in my hand, and the material that it's made of is a sort of plasticky rubber that's much easier to grip than the brushed aluminium of the iPhone. The case also gives you some shock resistance if you drop it onto the sides. Now, the main feature of the backbone wireless charging case is obviously the fact that it charges wirelessly. Using the supplied Qi charging pad, you just place it on top and it starts charging. I found the wireless charging feature to be really great, especially because I like to fall asleep while reading from my iPhone at night. And sometimes in that kind of half dozed off state, if I have to fumble around for the cable and plug it in to charge it, it'll often wake me back up again, defeating the whole point of reading. With the wireless charger, you can just take your phone, drop it on the charger, fall asleep fine. The $60 battery pack upgrade for your backbone case adds a 1500 milliamp hour backup battery. It's very easy to swap between the two. Just slide out the wireless charging accessory and slide in the backup battery. The battery is quite simple, however. Unlike some battery packs, it doesn't have a little array of LEDs or anything to tell you how full the power is. And it would have been better if they could combine the capabilities of wireless charging and the backup battery, so you could get a backup battery that you can also charge wirelessly. As it is, you have to swap between the two, so it's only really good in emergencies. Most of the time you're still going to keep the wireless charging in place. The only real downside I found to the backbone case is that you lose the lightning port, or rather the lightning port turns into a micro USB port at the bottom. Now, I'm sure there's a good design or licensing or cost issue to do this. The battery and the charger, for instance, have micro USB connections too, so it makes sense to be consistent with that. However, if you're heavily invested in the Apple ecosystem, you might have some lightning port headphones, or in my case, I found I had a car charger and FM transmitter, which plugs into the lightning port, which I can't use anymore. This might also be a good thing for you, though, if you're living in a house with lots of other devices that aren't Apple. You probably already have lots of micro USB charger cables lying around the house, so that might be fine for you. And of course, you can work around these limitations with Bluetooth headphones, Bluetooth speakers, and wireless syncing. Whenever it's plugged in, it should automatically sync to iTunes on your computer. Because it covers up the headphone port at the bottom, you can only fit really, really thin cables in. They supply you with an adapter, which you put on the end of your existing headphones, and it'll then fit nicely into the slot. However, if you find yourself regularly plugging in different pairs of headphones, or if you want to plug it into your hi-fi, this could get annoying. Overall, I love the design and the features that it adds, the wireless charging especially. But it's important to consider that if you're only really interested in the wireless charging, you don't care about the shock-absorbing drop protection for your phone, or the fact that you can swap out the wireless charger for a battery pack, then there are some cheaper options on the market. Anyway, head on over to makeuseof.com, where you can enter our competition to win a complete set of backbone wireless charging case and backup battery and charging pad. Enter the code you see on screen now for some bonus entries. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe to this channel for more weekly reviews, giveaways, and technology tutorials from all of us at makeuseof.com.